And of course, systems go. We have Barack Muluka as well as Martin Oloo. Gentlemen, thank you so much for creating time. Though Martin Oloo here says it's a bit too late.
For my visa has issues.
But at least for the nation, let's just be here and, you know, dissect some of these important matters. And I mean, it looks like we have already decided on what subject we begin with. I know there's so much that has played out over the weekend, what happened in Siaya County, you know, the utterances by the president himself as well as the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. But now, because we discussed the echoes of, the Terry says echoes of what?
Of conspiracy.
Of conspiracy, echoes of the nation, I say.
Echoes of the nation. It's the echoes of the nation.
It's the echoes of the nation. Why echoes of conspiracy, Dr.
Well, the echoes of the nation are synonymous with conspiracy.
Okay.
It's the one thing that is consistent over the past 2-3 decades.
Right.
Conspiracy. To the extent that today we are having a broad-based conspiracy.
Okay.
And you can see the principal conspirators assembling somewhere and saying, you know, we began this conspiracy together. And if you don't come easy, Mr. Edwin Sifuna, we are going to discipline you. So that this person is basically not talking to Mr. Sifuna, he's talking to Mr. Sifuna's boss, telling the boss, discipline your young man. We are co-equals in our co-conspiracy.
But wait a minute.
To have, yes, these people should wallow in the echoes of silence. And if they think that they're going to come here and start addressing me, you and I, we who are co-conspirators and who go a long way, we shall discipline them.
I will remind us of what the president says. He says that my brother, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, came through. I came through for him at some point in time, and I'm happy that he has come through for me. And all this is because we want a better nation. It's because the Right Honorable Raila Odinga wants a better nation. But now that you speak about the co-conspiracy and the fact that they began this game quite a long time ago, I want to ask this question because I see how the Right Honorable Raila Odinga carries himself and what he says in relation to, you know, just addressing the concerns of the Kenyans. But when I listen to the likes of Sifuna, and when I read some of the press statements they sent to the press, I want to ask myself, is this the Right Honorable Raila Odinga speaking behind doors through Sifuna? Because he's not kind in any way.
Echoes. Echoes.
Echoes.
You know what echoes are?
All right.
It depends on where you are. So the echo keeps going and going and going. So the echoes. So we must maintain the theme.
Okay.
The echoes.
All right.
When you listen to Sifuna, when you listen to diehard ODM, including President Ruto himself, you know he's as he said,
yes.
he's a founding member of ODM. That's true. I will not tell Barack that I'm also among the founding members of ODM.
No,
not tell him.
we were, you and I.
Okay. Yeah? So having said that, what you're hearing are echoes.
Right.
So these echoes are reverberating depending on where one is standing. Certainly, what we saw in Siaya is a reminder that this bromance or this relationship, political relationship between BAMBA and William Ruto goes back to 2005 and 6, around the Orange and eventually the founding of the Orange Democratic Party, and then the Pentagon, yeah, and then that is where that relationship taking them all the way to 2007,
Right.
and then later on President Ruto takes another direction and BAMBA takes another direction. First with the Nusumukate, we see President Ruto then, or rather William Ruto then, as his cabinet secretary, minister then for agriculture, and then we know what happened, and we also know the politics of it. We are in an interesting country where we have to understand that we may be having different colors. Maybe putting orange today, he's putting on blue today, but those don't define our ideological formations. We seem to be having a single-most approach to things which do not, which usually do not take on an ideological position.